You fully see that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's the way through. Right there, that's the way through. Come to an understanding of what you are not. Now, using dualistic thoughts, mind is brilliant for coming to an understanding of what you're not. Using this to try and come to an understanding of what you are is impossible. But in the absolute recognition, understanding of what you are not, true self is just automatically revealed. Doesn't have to be found, doesn't have to be discovered. It's self-revealing. Yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. Yeah, like I was on the path for years, and I kept asking myself this same question. How is it that I can have such a profound intellectual understanding of this matter of non-duality, yet in the final analysis, it still feels like Terry's here? I lost count, James, of the amount of times I asked that exact same question. Hundreds, maybe thousands of times, I asked myself that exact same question. And I got to the point where I wasn't open to teachers anymore. I wasn't open to books anymore. I wasn't hearing anything new at all. Nothing. Like I knew intellectually, I knew. Yeah. So I wasn't hearing anything new coming from anybody. You know? And then one day, in a state of despair too, I was in a state of despair, you know, out of just pure frustration, because I was just so hell-bent on trying to get this or understand this, you know. And I was just sitting there one day and I said the exact same thing. How is it? Like, I was so frustrated. How can it be that when I know there's not a me, and yet in the final analysis, it still feels like Terry's here? What did I miss in that statement that I kept missing for 1,000 times? Same statement. How is it? How can I have such a profound understanding of non-duality, and yet in the final analysis, it still feels like Terry's here? I kept missing something in my own. I kept missing something. And then one day I said that and I went, oh, I heard something that I'd missed 1,000 times before. Same statement. I missed. And I heard something. Any idea what it was?
I just
No,
the I part.
no.
So you're saying to yourself, how come I still feel like I'm here even though I know I'm not the me?
Good. That'll do.
So
That's not exactly what I said, but that'll do. What did I miss? What had I kept on missing?
it's just because you're still trying to find something when that's dualistic in looking.
There's one word in
So
that statement that has so much clout, and I kept missing it. One word.
not.
No. I'll say it again. How is it? How can I have such a profound understanding of this subject matter, non-duality? I know there's no me, yeah, and yet in the final analysis, it still feels like Terry's here.
Terry, the Terry is it's still referring to you.
No, it's not it.
Found understanding. Final analysis.
It still feels like Terry's here. It's in the latter
Oh,
part.
here.
No, no.
Still feels like Terry's. still.
The word is feels. Now just pause.
Yeah.
Just pause for a moment and consider that. I'm telling myself this story, yeah? Profound understanding. I know there's no me here. And then the next statement I say, but it still feels like Terry's here.
Yeah. Well, it's the
Question. Yeah. Could Terry feel?
no.
Good. Then what's this? What is this that's experiencing feeling? Because a character can't, a story can't. I can't feel a Terry. Terry can't feel. Unless you're telling me a story can feel. Or a thought can feel. When I saw that for me, that was the last straw. That's what broke the camel's back for me. That might not be that for you. It could be something else. But that's what it was here. And I heard myself say it and I went, feels? It feels like there's a Terry. What the fuck? What have I been? I couldn't believe.
So
I can't feel a Terry. It's not possible to feel a thought.
no.
Not possible.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Good, 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 good. You see?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Good. That might help you. I don't know, but do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started the conversation with anxiety. James is feeling anxiety. James can't feel shit. Nothing. Like nada. It's a story. What then is experiencing this sensation? What? If it's not at James, what? And it's here. It's you. I'm not saying what you is. I'm not saying you as a body. I'm not saying you as a location. I'm saying that can hear me right now. Do you understand? James can't see, but they're seeing. You're seeing me do this, right? Yeah. James can't see. So it's this that we've been looking for the whole time. This. The only problem is, like I said earlier, we've named James our whole life. Now you have to come to see why this can't be James. That's not difficult. It's logical. It's rational. It's not difficult. You may just need, a little more time to inquire, it's so obvious we miss it. It's so obvious and we keep missing it.
Like I've assumed the body of James, though, so I'm feeling.
Good. That's what I'm saying. That happens around 2, somewhere around there, James. It happens, and then we get to this age, right? We've been living with that our whole life. We're totally fucking convinced that James is here, and James can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell, and blah blah blah. It's just a story. It's just a story. And then you discover what James is. A story. Yeah, well, can a story feel?
No,
Can a
but
story see, hear, taste, touch,
no,
smell?
but I can.
What's that? What's this I? What you need to know when you say I, you're not referring to James. Yes, it is I. You're right,
To
but it's
awareness.
not James.
I'm referring to the awareness.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But then that's still that's still that still leaves the awareness experiencing the anxiety.
No, because the anxiety is created by the story. totally created by the story.
Yeah.
Once you know James is a story, the whole thing is a story. You're then no longer interested in the story. Your interest then becomes, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And the mind just goes boom and crashes, stops, goes quiet. Boom. Oh, you could hear a pin drop, you know? Here I am.
Sorry?
Here I am.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to be?
Oh, there's nowhere else to be.
Yeah. Now, when I'm saying here I am, it sounds like I'm giving it a location. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know it sounds like that. I'm not.
There can't be a location because that's dualistic.
Correct. Good. 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 So
But at the same time, the idea of there not being a location is, yeah, because obviously the mind won't let me go there.
it's not. No location is not experienceable with thoughts.
No.
Thoughts will always create a location. Always. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're dualistic. They're, the duality is mind. Mind. It's incredible. I'm not saying it's the enemy or anything, you know, I'm not. Brilliant tool. What would you experience? Zero thoughts for the rest of your life. What would that kind of life be like? Zero thoughts.
It sounds both peaceful and boring at the same time.
You wouldn't know anything. Without a thought, you wouldn't know a tree is a tree or a laptop is a laptop or a table is a table, or you'd know nothing without a thought. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. So it's not the enemy. Yeah. It's just this idea of it creating a pseudo me that needs to be through. That's all. Just need to see that. Then the mind becomes a servant instead of the master. Do you understand?
But
I was waiting for the button.
But if it's a servant, then we're still not in control of it then.
When you say if it's a servant, but we're still not in control of it, then are you referring to the me? Because if you are, I'd say that's correct.
No, I'm referring to awareness then,
but
because
is awareness dualistic?
well,
I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about being aware of, I'm talking about awareness itself. Is it
it's not
dualistic?
dualistic, no.
It's not dualistic, is it?
No.
Then it's source.
Yeah.
Another name that we could give awareness, yeah, might be God. Another name could be, I don't know, an intelligence energy or whatever. Non-dual could be that, non-dual. We could give it that label, non-dual. If awareness is not dualistic, there you are. Does awareness have a location? It doesn't. Mind might make up a story and say, yes, my awareness is in my body. Mind might say that. Yeah. But in the absence of that, it doesn't have a location, doesn't have any boundaries, no qualities as such, like no things about it.
That's the story that's so hard to see through, the story that we're in the body.
Yeah, but James, there is a body. Yeah. Although without a thought, there's no body. Okay,
Yeah.
but just for argument's sake, yeah, there is a body. Yeah, and the body has 6 senses: seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. They're the 6 senses. Yeah, there's also consciousness. Some people might want to call it awareness. Yeah? That is also there. Yeah.
Is that a sense in its own? Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah.
Can you say with a straight face, I am not?
No.
No. For a start,
Even
for you,
to say that is to
you'd have to
be.
be there.
Yeah.
Even to say that I am not, you'd have to be there.
Yeah.
So I am. I'm not saying what you are. I'm not saying what you are. I'm not even calling you awareness. I'm not even calling you consciousness. I'm not even calling you non-dual. I'm not even calling you God. They're all labels. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But you cannot deny I am.
Correct.
It's not possible.
No.
I
Can't
am.
deny that.
Yeah. Nisargadatta, you know, the one thing his teacher told him to do, and the only thing he told him, one thing he told him to do was stay with the I am. That was the only instruction he got. The only one. Stay with the I am. What might that mean? Stay with the I am. Where is the I am? When you say I am, where is that I amness? Where?
It's here now.
Correct. Where do we normally go? Oh, this is going on, that's going on, no, and now that's going. For fuck's sake, get out of there. Yeah. My teacher, Sailor Bob Adamson, used to say, just don't go there. Just don't go there. There's something else far more important than that. It's a storyteller. That's it.
So if we go back to the tree, if I look out of the window, my mind says to me, that's a tree. But then if I open the door and I walk out and I walk up to it and I touch it.
Is it a tree now? It's a sensation. Then this will tell a story about it. Is the story the actual thing?
Story's not the thing, but
Good.
I don't feel like the story's wrong.
What is that without the story? The story is creating it.
Yeah, okay. Because whatever, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so whatever additional word comes up, if I keep saying I can't even use that.
Excellent. Good. Brilliant. That's true. Now you're just dealing with truths. Yeah. What's actually happening? That's what you want to know.
What deals in truth, sorry?
I said, now you're dealing in truths.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. My teacher constantly said to me, Terry, the truth will set you free. The truth will set, desire nothing else other than the truth. I had lots of other desires. You know, I was hoping enlightenment was going to make me, you know, feel fucking great and everything was going to be terrific and there's going to be no more problems. And that's what I wanted out of it. And he went, no, 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 no. The only thing you want is the truth. Anything else will you stray off the path. Which is what we've been doing here.
Yeah.
What's really happening? What's actually happening? You know, and you've seen a lot. You've seen it. Now, continue to come to see it yourself without me having to tell you. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'll say to you, please stop believing this. Stop it. That's the only problem. That's the only one. Because it's this that says, oh, I'm a person with low self-esteem, and oh no, I'll never amount to anything, and oh, people don't like me. Whatever it's saying, right? It's only this that says that. Only that. And the funny thing is, it's saying it about itself, not about you. Your whole story about James, as long as it is, I think you said you can remember back to being 8 or something, right? So as long as that story is, that James story has got zero to do with that can see and hear me right now. Zero.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. That's it's just, yeah, I know, but I just, it doesn't feel that way. Back to that word, feel.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all, look, come to know what you're not, James.
Yeah.
Just come to know what you're not. Focus on, just come to know what you're not. Yeah.